Hello, everybody. We're doing Hunt Showdown, baby. And yes, this was given to me by the developers, so there's your disclaimer. I'm going to review it how I see fit. Believe it or not, that's just how I do my reviews. Who would have guessed? But before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and activate that notification bell so you can get alerted when new videos are posted. Finally, hit that like button if you are enjoying the content and let me know I'm doing a good job. Thank you guys. And since you're there doing all that fun stuff, leave a comment down below. Let's talk about this game and just games like it. How do you feel about if your character dies in the game, you kind of lose that character and everything you had on them? I mean, honestly, I don't mind too bad. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. So let's start it off. What is Hunt Showdown? Well, it is a group or solo, depending on how you prefer to play, but like it says, it's a showdown against other players to hunt these monsters that are in the world. In the top left corner, you're seeing that there are a couple monsters that we have to find through our dark vision, is what it's called. Yes, or dark sight. It's a unique sight that we have that we can see locations of glyphs and totems and other things within the world. It's pretty interesting. But basically, yes, we're going on a hunt, trying to kill these monsters, collecting their essence after we banish them, and getting the heck out of there as fast as we can, because there is a cool element to the game. And this part I actually really enjoy. I'm not the one that really wants to hunt the monster. I did the tutorial, and let me tell you, spiders, not cool. Not cool, man. That freaked me out. And it's not like your typical spider. This spider had like a face to it. So yeah, I don't want to hunt monsters. You guys keep it to yourself. You hunt it all you want, but you get to find the players and basically hunt them. So now the hunting becomes, well, the hunter becomes the hunted. So it's a lot of fun. I like that part. About customization, there's quite a bit. During the season pass, apparently there's different ammo types. There's a lot of stuff within there. There's DLC you can buy. The DLC is all cosmetic. I spoke to the devs because I was very iffy on that, because I saw so many high prices for DLC with a skin and weapons. And I thought, oh god, they're going to get an advantage. They have told me from the horse's mouth that there is no advantage. These are just weapons and skins on top of the weapons of stuff you can actually just buy in the game anyways with in-game currency. So you don't have to spend real money. And as I was mentioning, death happens. So this is, again, all part of the game. When death happens after level 11, or maybe it's on 11, you lose your character completely. And you have to rebuy them on the roster. Like, you have to spend in-game currency to get them back. I love it. I don't have anything wrong with it. So here you can see, like, I have a high-level character, and he's got traits and everything, and I don't really want to lose him. So I've been very cautious with if I'm serious about the match. And that's the cool thing. So when you're queuing up for a match, you can kind of see, like, who you're going to be with, and is it worth taking my high-level character, or is it worth just taking somebody low, trying to get some points on them and earn some loot while I'm at it? So there's options with the customization of how you want to play it. I really do love that aspect. But yes, you can buy back your character, you can buy back your legendary skins, and anything you purchase, just it's going to cost you in-game currency at that time. And huge variety of stuff. But yeah, so that's the game in a nutshell: is hunters hunting, become hunted, try to escape with everything that you have on you. Let's talk about the graphics and the audio. So audio, I'm gonna start there first. I absolutely love it. You wear headphones. I swear, wear headphones, because you can pinpoint the footsteps, the moaning sounds, just everything. That's why, if you've noticed in the video clips, you see they have broken glass, they have birds, horses, and other things that kind of give audio clues to a possible location of either another player or even a monster that's kind of chasing you. And I love it. It is creepy, but I love it. I love anything that can tantalize my ears. It's the best feeling when they nail audio down, because I love visuals, but if you have epic audio, I can literally picture everything in my head. That is the best thing about sound and music. It's just, you should be able to create that imagery just by listening. So when you can hear something to your left and you're in this building, I can just picture it coming in through, okay, it's probably going to take the front door because it's like 2 meters that way. Yeah, so you can kind of predict things. They nailed it. That's all I'm going to say, is they nailed it. I love it. As for the visuals, like I said earlier, the spider thing, creepy. I hated the tutorial, absolutely hated it, and not because it was bad, it was because it was too good. It just made me solo a spider, and you had to open the door and let it loose, essentially. So I literally had to let a monster loose, and yeah, I was flipping the shit out because I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. I'm not really afraid of spiders. I'm just afraid of whatever the hell they've created. You did a good job. So visually, yes, they've done great. Weapons look aesthetically pleasing. They don't look authentic, but they look aesthetically pleasing. And oh, I wanted to point this one out. The sound. Listen to this. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I would, they didn't have to ping that. I want to tell you that first. They didn't have to ping that. I heard something, but that's the thing, like taking that first step in the water and then all of a sudden hearing the water rush, I was like, whoa, something's wrong here. And then they pinged it too, and then visually, I'm seeing it, and I'm like, oh, this thing is creeping me out. And that's what I mean. They've done an excellent job bringing the two together. And when they were giving me the key, I was told about the new season pass is going to have an alligator, and like an electrified alligator. I was like, wait, what? And I thought that was epic. I was like, okay, let's go. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is typically not a game that I enjoy. So I just want to get that off my chest now. I usually don't like these types of games. I hate battle royales, so I will not pick up anything battle royale-ish ever. So this, however, I saw what they were trying to pitch, so I said, hey, let me give it a try. Sounds interesting, let me give it a try. And I like it. I've absolutely liked it a lot. I don't want to use the word love, it's a little strong, but no, I really do like it a lot. Okay, so controls, very, very basic. I mean, it's your typical shooters, crouch, you don't go prone or anything, just crouching, you know, everything's easy to use. It has no issues. Customization for options and graphics, you got a slew of them, so you mess it to your heart's content. But games like this, let me put it this way. If you're going to be competitive, you probably want less. Because when you have less, you can see and hear more, and you're going to increase your frame rates. If you have more, though, I'm telling you now, like, that's just how I play. I'm not super competitive. I will be competitive when I need to, but sometimes I just want things to look pretty, man. I don't care. Like, you shot me in my face, cool. I don't care. Everything looks good. So that's what I have to say there. Again, so more about the game real quick. There is, like I said, you have an option to play solo. You have two, like you and somebody else, or you and two other people. So a combined total of a party of 3. They also have a mode that if you are 100%, you just always like to solo. It's kind of like a random bag. They'll give you a character with this, like just random, and you go into the match. And I believe it's against other people who are all solo players, and they're all being given random characters. There's another one for who survives last, so again, that gives me that whole vibe of Battle Royale, so I haven't tried that one. Again, like I said, I'm not a Battle Royale person, so I have not tried that game mode, so I really can't tell you too much about it. I'm sorry. But again, this is my first impression, so I try to skim through it within a couple hours. So I only play for a couple hours, get the most, try to see everything as much as I can to give you what my first thoughts would be. And then please check back later, because I'll give you a final thought after I've sunk in way many more hours. At least I like to hit 50 hours into a game. 40 is where I usually go, and then I can give you a better idea of what I think about it. So with that being said, is it worth your money? So I'm gonna say yes. I think the price was around $30. Games fluctuate so much, so I do apologize, but $30 is what I would say. And I think that's how I'm going to start doing reviews from now on. Is I don't care what they price it at. I'm going to tell you what I think it's worth, not if it's worth your money, because again, prices change all the time. So I think this game is worth $30. 100% $30. I think it is worth your money. And that's playing by yourself, that's playing with friends. I think it's a $30 game because they've done good and they keep constantly updating it. I looked at some of the skins and things that they were previously in the game, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to participate in those. But that's what I'm saying. They are adamantly involved with the game, and they're constantly creating more and more. And of the time of this recording, I think 3 days ago, they had an open MailChimp to come and vote and give your opinion on things that you would like to see in the game or things that you don't like in the game, asking the community to pitch things to them, and they will listen and try to do their best to make it so. I love that. I love when devs get involved with their community because I think it makes a better quality game for everyone. So, yes, I have to say with that also increases the value, and I think a $30 price is completely worth it. So, yeah, guys, $30, I think it's worth it. If you can get it on a sale, of course, like I said, sales are my thing. I love getting things for cheaper. But my value on this is $30. You don't need the DLC, guys. Just play the game and have some fun. If you want to support the devs further and you like a skin, by all means, spend your money the way you want to spend it. I am not going to judge you in the slightest. Just like to tell you about my side. With that being said, if you've listened to the audio that's been playing behind me, this is the music from within the game. And as I told you, freaking epic. Love the music. And I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of the music while I sign off. And as always, guys, I will catch you on the next one.
Gunshots ring. Let the gunshots ring.